Thank you very much, Matty. Primed and ready as always. Rob actually sent me a little introduction to play, so I've cut this out. I haven't listened to it in advance, so hopefully the sound will hold up. Let's hear what Mike has to say.
You're a reporter about boxing and never fought, and never been a champion, and don't know our pain, our sweat, and don't know it's so fucking lonely. This is the loneliest sport in the world. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fuck my wife in a year. You think I give a damn about Andrew Galata? I haven't seen my kids in months.
Why?
None of your damn business, white boy, but I haven't seen them in months. And you think I give a damn about you and then y'all on there? I don't care about living or dying. I'm not a dysfunctional motherfucker. I want to blaze. Yeah, bring Andrew Galata on. Bring those guys. They can keep their title. I don't want their title. I want to strip them of their fucking health. Because I'm in pain. I want them to see pain. I want their kids to see pain. Lennox Lewis, I want his kids to, oh, daddy, are you okay, Daddy? Yeah, I don't care about them because they don't care about me and my kids.
I thought that was gonna be the one where he said he wanted to like stomp on the guy's kids' testicles so they could feel his pain.
That's the one at ringside.
That's the ringside one. Yeah, no, I just thought it was. Tony Bellew has often said, you know, I fight, you watch. But when Tyson, when you say it like that, you might be onto something.
I love
my wife in 12 months.
Less cuddlier than Tony.
Fuck you, white boy.
Good old Mike, getting us off to a great start.
Oh, hey,
happy
55th birthday to Mike. What was it, Thursday, I think it was?
There you go.
Or Wednesday, Thursday? What a man, by the way. Oh, tremendous.
Yeah. And, and like 52 of those have been spent outside of prison.
Yeah.
You're testing his
birthday,
linguistic skills, Maddie.
Oh dear. Let's move on from one hero to another.
Rob,
we've got a copyright for that.
How dare you challenge me with your primitive skills?
You know Alexander, I'm Alexander. Spinal.
See, I'm cut from their cloth.
I know, Andy, they're going to be copywriting us now, aren't they?
I know, without doubt, mate. It's coming.
Conor Brennan has nominated this one. Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant fight in September. Eddie Hearn worries about pay-per-view saturation.
I've seen the comments are closed on that article.
He's very concerned about it. He's very concerned about it. Where has this come from? All these pay-per-views, even Ed.
What are we doing?
He better be more concerned about saturating Canelo's cock because that's his last string of money.
He's under pressure now, by the way, isn't he? He's like someone that's after bluffing on a CV, you know, they have to get him to do the job. Holy shit.
Just on Eddie, by the way, you know, I actually checked on StubHub for tickets and that, right, for the BOTW card against Black next race. Fucking £50 booking fee. I was like, fuck, so you're charging £750 a ticket, right? And you want fucking £50 booking fee on top of it? Oh, wait, fuck yourself, man.
Good idea. We've got to stick a booking fee on the live asylum.
Oh, aye. Think about that, aye.
£50 booking fee coming on that one. Good.
Right,
thanks for that, Ed.
Yeah.
Eduardo, se habla español.
That's a good idea, that. £50 booking fee and free tickets, Rob.
Brutalmente honesto all night for just 100 pesos booking fee. Payday.
Brutalmente. Nomination here from Iron Fisted Champion for Henry Coyle, giving a pat on the back to Frankie Gavin. Frankie, you're a legend and great of British and world boxing, said Henry. I once saw Henry Coyle win the WBF world title live in Castle Bar in a tent, so he's all right by me, is Henry, but he's been nominated here by the Iron Fisted Champion. Nomination for Porky Ross, whoever created this one. Game change. Don't fucking interrupt me when I'm doing my Adam Booth impression.
Do you ever stop talking, you? When I go to Adam Booth, don't fucking interrupt me. Oh.
I think I've still got it here. Hang on, let me see. Here we go, boys. Here we go.
I did it at home, Adam Booth. Go to Adam Booth!
Yeah, you're not just Penny.
You always fucking talk over me, you. Fucking hell, man. Go on, you were saying. When I'm doing my Adam fucking Booth impression, don't fucking talk over me. Go to Adam Booth! When I do that, no fucker, talk over me. Yeah, go on. I'm in mid fucking. I'm just getting into mode and you're talking over me, you fucking gimp. Go on, you were saying.
Dude,
I've just realised who that guy is as well now, who he's talking to. That's the guy who's just started to pop up on Porky videos, calling out Shane Fury.
Yeah, that's the white collar guy, Ozzy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the white collar guy. Yeah,
I sent him a message during the week because he's prone to a WhatsApp, is Russ.
Maybe you should say that.
I sent him a message during the week. I said, Russ, I don't think this John Fury Mickey Theo fight's going to happen.
You negative
have something up his sleeve.
Dean's good, baby.
He goes, I have
you not
something
seen
up his sleeve.
the latest marketing ploy now, though? They've got big. They're not cheap, those boards in fucking Deansgate in Manchester, and they've got two big boards next to each other.
I don't think I've got them uploaded. Somebody save them to me quickly, and I'll upload them.
Oh, you got to see these, man! The works of art in the fucking right outside John Fury's house. He's got something tells me Big John has taken all this with a pinch of salt as well. Is he chuckling away to himself somewhere, really happy about all this?
Yeah, I've got to hear me. I'll send you the link in the chat.
I sent it to me now, man. It's one in the Eiffel John missus. I tell you, it's embarrassing.
I've just sent you it on WhatsApp, Steve.
I've sent it to you in the chat there, mate. There's there in the chat there.
I want to know how much he paid for the sunglasses he was wearing in the video.
Oh, they're Oakley's, baby.
However much he paid was probably about, I don't know, $500 too much at least.
Porky's true to the old scene, you see.
What scene?
Well, the old rave scene back in the day, and that was all the old Oakleys and that, or the Swedgers.
I'll tell you what, though, Porky does need to be wary of is that he's teaming up with obviously the white collar Max, and we know who's signing white collar fighters at the moment to get it on in car parks. So Porky needs to lock him down to a Porky Promotions contract. Otherwise, Fight Zone and Hobson are going to be coming in to snap him up, and Hobson might be promoting the Mad Max against Big Shane Fury fight. So who knows?
Looking forward to that one. I've got the picture. I'll upload it shortly, and we'll hopefully see it before the Bellew of the Weeks is out. Kieran Hinfey sent me this one in LinkedIn.
Wow.
Tyson Fury on two characters, a man who has suicidal thoughts and the Gypsy King. Here he is, the Gad. We can't work out who the woman is, but the Gad's getting down and dirty there on the video.
It doesn't matter who she is. It doesn't matter.
You got any tattoos, love?
I see. Wilson, he's got the shirt open a wee bit there, the Gad trying to show the hairy mat.
Looks like a hologram to me.
Yeah. One of the things on my list here.
I was going to say something.
You've got a massive tattoos on your legs, yeah? Tell us about the tattoos. All right, there they are. Oh, there we go. Wow.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Tell us about the tattoos.
Okay, well, I mean, I got tattoos on my arms as well, but
Tatties.
So I've got a dragon, and I mainly got that one, honestly, for art. But then I've got the phoenix. I'm going to show you this, if you don't mind.
Okay, I'm sure no one will mind.
So that's a phoenix, if you can tell.
Yes, I can see the phoenix, yeah.
Yep, and that is like, I don't know if you know, obviously everyone knows about.
She loves it, doesn't she?
He's a smooth operator, the God, isn't he? You see the phoenix? See the phoenix, mate? See the fucking phoenix? See the phoenix.
That felt like way too much like the beginning of an episode of Backroom Casting Couch.
It's like that scene out of the Chopper movie where he goes to see Jimmy Lufflin and his wife's a heroin addict. He's like, "You've really landed on your knees, Jim." See the phoenix? See the phoenix?
Oh, I'm not going to be able to beat that. Right. Here we go, boys.
Baby, it's rising.
Here we go.
Dean's Gate, baby.
Here we are.
So apparently, they were outside a venue where John Fury was doing a talk. If that's the case, and Fury sees that and he doesn't acknowledge it, Porky's true to his word. Fury is ducking Mickey Theo.
Is that the John Fury Truth Tour, Ozzy?
Apparently so, yeah. Coming to a venue near you.
I tell you, Russ, man. No, Russ, I tell you what, man. As a mate, man. You know when Eddie said to us on the asylum, if we directed our energy into something else, if you could be fucking the next fucking Jeff Bezos, man. There could be, you know what I mean? You could be up 350 bit if you just do something fucking that's going to make a few quid and really. Mickey Theo versus John Fury, the fight nobody was fucking asking for. Holy shit, man! Billboards and everything. Come on, Russ.
Should have asked them. They've got a job.
Rob, they've got a chief support now. Shane Fury against Maximus Jenkins.
What does Shane Fury do to anybody? Shane Fury's just sitting there minding his own business, growing his hair out, not bothering anybody, and all of a sudden now he's getting drawn into this.
I don't even think Shane Fury's in the country. I think he's in America at the moment with Tyson Fury as well. So
imagine that phone call he gets when he's in Vegas. They're living a life. They're going around Versace robes. Man, there's a fucking billboard of you down the MEN for some want to fight some fella off Porky Ross.
There'll be a billboard outside the MGM Grand next month.
If you're serious, John.
We can hold it at Reliance Stadium. Don't worry about it. Jesus, suffering Christ. Can you imagine John Fury? I'm a fighter, man. I'll take him on any day of the week, you motherfucker. Come on, in. I'll pull your fucking eyes out, motherfucker.
This is the thing, though. Like, he must have seen it. I'd love to get his reaction to it. I'd love it. I'd love to see his reaction. You know, these aren't just popping up randomly in Doncaster.
See, I love Russ, right? I love
These
Russ,
were in
right? But
Manchester.
Russ, if Russ thinks somebody's after wronging him, like he did when John Fury called him a blowjob on some video, didn't he call him a blowjob for calling weapons of the week?
He's been in prison though.
Curiously enough, that's when this thing started. So Russ, like, is not just Petty, he's fucking Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, man, and the Traveling Wilburys all rolled into one. He's to let that one go. Like, come on, Russ.
I gotta ask you, like they're just such a crazy bunch. Do you think Fury family get-togethers always end up in violence at some point in time? Like, are we talking about what are the odds on there being a fight when they all get together, or what's the over/under on how much time before it happens?
Mickey Theo versus Big John Fury, Matty. That's the question. Who you got? Who are you going to bet on?
I wouldn't bet against the Gypsy.
Steve, some in the chat they're saying that they've actually superimposed. Obviously, it's superimposed, but that's apparently Mickey Theo's old body back when he was like seriously into body. And fucking superimposes like current face on it.
John Pascal's Fury, body, innit?
John Fury getting pushed in a certain direction as well, but it looks.
Oh dear. Right, let's move on before we get implicated, boys. Less funnier, but also as worthy nominations coming in here. Let's fly through them as quick as we can. Bellew of the Week nomination for Paul Raftery. For Charles Martin, who says, Anthony Joshua never fought the real me. Taking that fight when I was hurt and unprepared is the biggest mistake of my life, but it's a mistake I'm going to correct before I retire. It's the only reason I am still fighting. The only reason I can think of. Anyway, James here has nominated Rampage Jackson, who tagged in Dillian White and said, go to bed, fool. Shut up, fool. Before I tell everybody how you tried to rape me in camp. Damn gay fighters. I don't know where that came from, but Dillian White getting accused here back in 2012.
I think Rampage is taking that B.A. Baracus role a bit seriously.
Shut up, fool.
A pity the fool, put it on my jewellery.
Pity the fool trying to rape me in camp.
Fuck. Damn gay fighters.
What's he got about there? What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ! Fuck the B sample. I want to know what happened here. What's
there's been rat all in the
R sample? The Motor City Cobra has nominated MTK Global Boxing. He built a boxing media empire using YouTube. Celebrate World Social Media Day with the king of social media, Kugan Cassius, and here he is, pouting away,
flexing as well, baby. Cooks. There he is, flexing.
He's loving it. Matching boxing. He's
the best man for the job there in that picture. Where the fuck is he going?
Oh, this
Let me pull you for a chat. What's he dressed up like one of the Love Island fucking fellas for?
He looks like.
What's he wearing, man? Fucking cool. What age are you, man?
He looks like somebody dropped a 20 on the street and he wants to fucking lean down and grab it.
Oh yeah, but when nobody's around.
Looks like he's at one of the Obanov weigh-ins there.
Maybe it's more like a wallet's on the ground and he's thinking, oh man, I need to put my foot and just slide it over here.
Someone who would never do that.
Look at me
His
eyes.
tone Here he is,
Bond.
the bomber, Tony Bellew, confirmed, Andy, for DAZN Boxing.
Mate.
Continuing his life of anonymity.
You just know
Game changed by moving from Sky, same fights on a different channel with the same pundits. Game changed.
Game changed, but Bellew kind of putting that acting to good use with the kind of look in his eye, the puppy eye look. Yeah, that he's hoping to be the next James Bond. Hi, Bellew, Tony Bellew,
Anthony Bellew.
Anthony Bellew.
Jesus Christ, Miss Moneypenny.
He's great the size as well, so he's going for that kind of distinguished look that he's getting older, you see.
Oh, dreamy-eyed into the fucking DAZN app. Get the fuck off the screen, Tony, with that.
I can't tell if he's lovingly looking at a woman he cares for deeply or a hamburger.
Maybe he's looking at this Mama Joya, who everyone's raving about. Apparently, is taking over in DAZN. I'm not aware of her, but I can make myself aware.
Oh, yeah. Anthony Joshua fan,
Which looks all right. Deontay Wilder has been nominated by Michael Thompson.
Radio 1 presenter, Maya Jama, Steve.
Maya Jama, sorry.
Oh, yeah, you need to.
Mama Joya.
Yeah,
Mama
she's
Cass.
former girlfriend of Stormzy, and allegedly, I don't know how she's going to objectively call any AJ fights. Allegedly. I don't know. So, about as unbiased as MJP there. Sorry, go ahead.
There's a good one, Rob, from Andrew Thickett. I just want to get home to my wife and kids, James Bond.
I was shaking, mate. When he hit me, I was shaking but not stirred. Oval Mackenzie.
Okay. Michael Thompson, amongst many people, has nominated Deontay Wilder. You say you're a semi-truck, but I'm a freight train. Better get your weight up. He then struggled to lift some kind of weights. Here we are. This is one for you, Andy. Holly, a friend of the pod over at patreon.com/boxing asylum, has nominated Miles Lerma. I made this sculpture of my favourite boxer, Adrian, about boxing Broner. I plan to see him fight and give it to him one day. I'm thinking to start a petition to erect his statue in Cincinnati. I would gladly design it for free. There we go, Andy.
Jesus Christ. He looks like Roger Mayweather, like when he got old.
It's somehow worse than the
cinema boxing.
It's somehow worse than the Evander Holyfield statue. Like it looks like somewhere in between, like a very sad-looking old man and the missing link.
He's such a big fan of Adrian Broner, he decided to make a statue of one-time Joaquin.
God. I think we've had enough of Adrian Broner erecting things.
Desmond Tutu, someone said in the chat.
Oh, boys, here we are. It's getting better. JD Sports, the semi-finals of the JD Hall of Fame are here soon.
Bollocks. Who said that?
Something in the chat. AB stands for Archbishop.
Oh my God.
So how do you get my show here? Fucking hell.
The JD Sports semi-finals of the JD Sports Hall of Fame are here soon. But first, decide who do you want to go through to the next round? Ali or Bellew?
What the fuck is going on here? GD Sports were blocking people to the responses that they were getting.
What would you rather have? The stomach flu or AIDS?
That's brutal, man. What's
Ali or Bellew? Well, it's a close one.
If Bellew and his family are literally not the only ones who vote for him, this is the worst poll in the history of fucking polls.
Bellew's got the power though, man.
Oh my God, man. JD Sports, bunch of wankers. This is more sad than Bellew of the week. BoxingDean.com, Matty. Riddick Bowe to make a ring return on October the 23rd in Miami. A man who was slurring and passed it in his prime. What's all this about?
I don't know. It makes me very sad to see whoever his opponent is. I hope that they are a
compassionate,
like a 5'4" amputee, and he might be okay. But man, Bowe is Bowe, man. If you're going back to the ring, it better be like onion rings or maybe like the bull ring to watch a bullfight, or just nothing involving you taking punches.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Matty. The 5'4" midget amputee has already been signed. They're fighting on the Fight Zone car park show this Friday evening, so they're unavailable.
This match is turning up on Thriller. This is turning up on fucking Thriller, like the Michael Jackson video, like just a zombie, just fucking Riddick Bowe, man. Goodness.
I feel like this is going to be on an episode of 1,000 Ways to Die.
You know when people say something bad's going to happen, this could be the one. You know what I mean? Not to put it out there, like, but fucking hell.
Yeah. Rob is right. Ricky Gravel there, nominating that one. Caleb Truax, also nominated by Ricky Gravel. This is a good one. World Boxing News. Jean Pascal unhappy as only positive tests are reported, not the negative ones. Caleb Truax says, husband unhappy. Husband unhappy as only affairs reported, not the times he didn't have affairs.
That's a point.
He's class, isn't he, Jean Pascal?
Brilliant. Yeah, what about all the times I wasn't doping, assholes? Forget about that so quickly. How quickly we forget.
Fair play to Truax on that one. Good burn. Yeah, that's quality.
Truax is good value. A nomination by James, Mighty Max Boxing. What type of caption is this? Teofimo Lopez on Instagram. Woman, whatever you give a woman, she will make greater. If you give her sperm, she'll give you a baby. If you give her a house, she'll give you a home. If you give her a smile, she'll give you a heart. The legacy continues.
Jesus. No.
He's got her up the duff. That's what he's done.
Sometimes if you give a woman sperm, you'll get it.
Romantic. He should write down his Valentine's Day cards, Matty. Beautiful. Beautiful from Lopez. What have we got here then? Billy the Fish nominated The Englishman. He's talking about, what is it, great fighters. Has to be Billy Joe Saunders. He made Canelo look human for once in a while. People may laugh, but Billy Joe is a fantastic fighter who has almost every trick in the book apart from power. Get Sugar Hill in to work on his power and he will beat Canelo. Number one in boxing apart from Billy Joe Saunders can beat him. The Englishman then got a bit of grief. He said, come on, he was inactive for over 2 years or so. Well, Canelo is one of the most active fighters about. And he was doing well until that beauty of a shot. Canelo is a beast and very good at what he does. But BLS is a far superior boxer to Canelo. But Canelo is a pit bull, no doubt, says the Englishman.
Oh my God. One of the hot takes.
Billy the Fish has also nominated, and Welsh Ollie has nominated MTK Global again. Must listen. Here's an original remix from our MTK nutritionist Greg Marriott for AFL TV's co-founder Kugan Cassius, who is celebrating his 40th birthday today. It was a must listen. I tried to cut it numerous times, but I'm afraid I couldn't cut it for you beautiful people. I'll try and get it up on the Facebook page, as they say, this week. Boxing 420 is fed up with Christopher Lovejoy. He's nominated him, as if we ain't seen Christopher Lovejoy fighting. Just Call My Name has been nominated by Stash for defending Deontay Wilder. Flying through them now, guys. What else we got here? Rich Boxing Bet Guru is nominating Rigondo, Donaire, the whole saga. Rigondo had initially agreed to allow WBC champion Nonito Donaire to face WBO champion Casimero in what would have been the biggest all-Filipino fight in history. But Donaire ultimately backed out due to his and his wife, manager, trainer, Rachel's personal grudges with Casimero. It's believed that Rigondo is now back involved. Rigondo himself has been nominated here by David Almond. Everyone knows King Kong beats Godzilla. Unfortunately, the public is going to have to wait because this Godzilla is the kind of monster that wants none of this. Good stuff from Kondo. Oh, my word.
The guy looks like he should be on a fucking National Geographic show. Like, what the fuck is he saying?
Oh, he's off his head. Joe Kennedy, friend of the pod, shout out to him, has nominated Charles Martin. Stop hiding from me, Dillian. Charles Martin says Dillian White is talking slick mess and is scared of facing him. Joe says not going to make it for the live pod, but late Bellew of the week for the god, Charles Martin, eating some pissy cornflakes because Dillian White wants to fight a bum and not me. Couldn't give a shite about White, says Joe, or Martin, to be honest. Both irrelevant in the wider picture. Wouldn't be anywhere without Sky Sports, Oxygen. Absolutely. Finally, coming in here from you, Ozzy. What's going on here then? Huge thanks to Kevin Murray for pulling this together so quickly. We've all got him to thank for this. Been working on an amateur fight for a while now. But White Rhino has given me, Rob Damiani, this unexpected opportunity. I might be crazy to accept, but it felt even crazier to decline. You only live once. Wish me luck. Wish him luck, Ozzy.
Absolutely not. No. I'll thank Joe Thackeray for flagging this to my attention. I did see it, but I didn't realise it's next week. So Dave Allen, you know, the guy who hates boxing. I mean, can we even call this boxing? I'm not too sure, but yeah, make of this what you will. I just want to know: is it going to be in a car park?
The person on the right looks like a homeless lesbian in 1983.
See, this could be the one where something goes wrong either. I take back what I said about could be this one.
What, Damian is going to land that final punch that finally sends Dave Allen over the edge?
I mean, either way, I'm not sure what the fucking connotations are, but it's going to end badly anyway. Fucking hell, man. No, seriously, this is dangerous, man. Who the fuck is this? A fellow who has a YouTube channel is wanting to fight Dave Allen, a fucking lad who just retired.
There is sparring footage on his page. This Rob Damiani, and it's awful.
Unless Allen is going for the quick cash grab, he needs like a quick 20k or something, that he's going to take it easy on him. But if he goes out and tries to hit this fucker, he was just over sparring with Usyk. I know he's shitting all Dave Allen, but like he's better than a lad who's never had a fight. Do you know what I mean? He's going to hurt this guy. Like, what the fuck is this about? Like, who's letting this happen?
It's all been downhill since Dave fought Dave on Dave.
Yeah. Too much Dave on Dave action.
There you go. Teeth will be provided. Okay, so any others have we got here? Let me have a look here. Just before we get the boys to pick theirs, quick shout out to Gary Taylor because he left us quite a nice message. I put up this week that we are selling the Punches from the Past series for a pay-as-you-want price for everybody who wants to grab it now. And Gary Taylor jumped in. I just wanted to mention this. He said, guys, if you're not already paying Patreon, then get on board. Stop debating it and stick your hand in your pocket. Punches from the Past is fucking quality. I love that these fellas can switch it up and put together a really polished professional product in sharp contrast to the utterly lovable shit show that is Sunday night. So thank you very much for that, Gary Taylor. I thought that put it better than any of us could. But back to the Bellew of the Weeks, that's the matter in hand. There's been quite a few strong ones. Andy, do you have any nominations? I am cutting the Nonito Donaire clip as we speak. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was having an absolute rage actually after a Memo told his wife to go and suck his dick. So he's raging, properly raging. Yeah, I mean, like swearing. I've never really heard him swear before. Like, Michael Zarafa, for that clear and utter duck that he's had. I mean, he spoke shit for the best part of 2 or 3 years about having this fight. This fight was supposed to be happening years down the line. And then, like a week out for the fight, he's just pulled out of it. And, you know, it's just, look, it's his decision, right? If he wants to kind of go and say, look, COVID is a big issue for him and his family or whatever, so be it. But I understand the main issue was he had to come home and do 2 weeks quarantine. So if that is genuine, then it's a bullshit excuse. Well, Keith Thurman, just for like, you know, this guy needs to shut up, man. Just stay away from boxing. I mean, he's talking about, as I say to these other nights, he's wanting to talk about coming back fighting for world titles, and he's saying like Virgil Ortiz, and he doesn't know who Boots Ennis is, for example. Look,
they're gonna feed him to Boots, dude. I have a bad feeling for fucking Keith.
Well, listen, the way he's talking, man, he isn't wanting any of those fights, right? Any of those fights. He's wanting money fights. He's talking like maybe a Garcia rematch, possibly. I don't know. But it's ultimately this. These guys, these young guys are actually, you know, they're high in the rankings. They'll probably get a world title shot, and they might have to go through him at some point. And what's he going to do? Is he going to, you know, sit back and say, like, I ain't going to take it, even though I want to be a world champion again? Dude just needs to shut up, man. Either fight or fight. Or fight or shut up, man, basically. I'm bored with him already. Absolutely bored with him. And one for the BA, Steve, WBA, they've apparently just in the last couple of hours there announced that the Board of Governors will vote on the potential reinstatement of Manny Pacquiao as welterweight champion ahead of his August 21 showdown with two-belt champ Errol Spence Jr. He is currently champion in recess after a 2-year layoff. Your Dennis Ugas was elevated in his absence. So what happens to Ugas? Does he get demoted now? I think you have a fucking say in that matter as well. So I think we'll see another bogus belt getting created at 147.
Wankers. They've done that before, didn't they? When Gervonta Davis... When Gervonta Davis fought, I want to say Jesus Cuellar, they just randomly demoted Alberto Machado, who deserved to get demoted anyway, but not under those circumstances. They just said, right, off you go. You can become regular or whatever. Gervonta's the champ now against Cuellar. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, Santa Cruz had a belt there at that weight for a wee bit as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Aye, absolutely fucking shambles, mate. There was something else I was going to drop in there. Fucking, what was it?
I've got Donaire, by the way, Andy.
All right, fire away, mate.
Let's hit it.
You guys are saying you guys are demeaning Filipinos. No. Oh no! You're telling my wife to suck some fucking dude's dick? Say something, motherfucker. Say something.
Let's talk in Filipino, Nonito. Let's talk in
Filipino. Okay, sabihin mo Filipino. Hindi nirespect nyo ako. Wala naman akong sinasabi sa inyo.
Champ, Yeah, I mean, I know you're emotional now, but sasabihin ko lang sa'yo yung part ni Champ.
Oh, he's raging like.
Okay,
The thing is, what do you do? Like, do you like be a suppose man about it and you fight and just knock the cunt out, or do you be a bigger man and say like, I ain't going to pay you now, fuck you, you know? It's a hard one, like.
Yep, Donaire's raging. Matty, I don't know if you're raging. Have you got any nominations for us? Bellew of the Week, episode 430?
I got nada.
Nothing from Matthew. Oliver, Ozzy, in fact. Any from you?
Negative aside from the Allen one, which you flagged already.
Yeah, good old Dave.
I said the John Fury one as well, the billboard. Oh, fucking brilliant.
Oh, I got them as well. And Rob, any nominations from you, sir?
Yeah, a couple. Boxer size Ben was allegedly caught on Conor McGregor's Instagram live, wishing him luck. Justin Bieber wished him luck. And McGregor acknowledged Justin Bieber, but he never acknowledged Ben Davison. Wouldn't be like Ben Davison, just we try to get
I have got a screenshot of that because guess who flagged it to me?
I wasn't going to reveal my sources, but while we're at it, the hot topic that nobody's talking about is, and I'm not afraid to fucking go there, I could probably do it myself, Eddie's follicle treatment. Can't verify the accuracy of the source for this, but allegedly he's booked in for 8. Is it tattoo follicles or whatever? I don't know what they're doing to straighten up his hairline. He's done 2 sessions already. But why are people not talking about this? Well, I'm not afraid. Eddie, even in 8. How's your the Botox? You're getting the fucking hairline tattooed as well. Come on, Ed. Game changer, baby.
Game changer indeed. Okay, let's go through them. There have been quite a few strong ones then. First of all, Eddie himself has been nominated. A bit of Porky Ross action as well with this and also the billboards. We enjoyed Dave Allen going in against Mr. Damiani. We liked Archbishop Desmond Tutu. I thought it was quite a good one. Cougs pouting as well. Ali versus Bellew, and of course Caleb Truax getting stuck in. There's been quite a few strong ones. Andy, who's it going for this week? Who are you going for?
Oh, mate, I'm going to go. I'm going to go for Porky. I'm going to go for Porky, man. I mean, he's drove down from Sheffield to Manchester, right, to get photographs of that, and then he's on the phone messaging us all, letting us know. And I'm sitting there. The first thing I'm thinking about, John Fury's going to accept this pretty well, by the way. So, yeah, it was a good laugh. A good laugh. That one was brilliant as well.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Can you imagine him on comms, by the way?
Oh, they dropped the ball big time, not getting Russ on, man. They should have got him. They should have fucking got him. It would have been amazing.
Porky's corner.
Be better than Naka Barak anyway. I'll tell you that for $199 a month.
Okay, so that's one for Porky Ross.
See, Porky, need characters like Porky and the YB and Tyann Booth and ourselves, people that are outside the but not saying we're as mad as all them, by the way. Fucking hell. But you need a bit of that. It's entertainment, isn't it? It's good, like. But yeah, I don't want to be there when the fucking for the consequences. That's the
aftermath.
It wasn't us. It was not us.
Smidlow's taking pictures though for the WhatsApp chat.
The only mistake the zone did was not getting this guy involved.
Bean! Could have been, should have been, never been. Baked bean, creepy bean, beanie, Rumpelstiltskin. We're on to you.
Good old Bean. Oh, the forgotten man in all of this. The forgotten man. Matty, we'll not forget you. Who are you going for? Bellew of the Week.
Man, I've got to go with the comeback of Bowe. I just think it's like one of the worst fucking things I've heard in recent memory. And it's terrible. It's
AB's getting a lot of shouts in the chat. Or Desmond Tutu, so he's getting a lot of shouts in the chat.
Yeah, it's a strong week. We've got Porky, we've got one for Riddick. I don't want to split the vote too much, but I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going for the AB sculpture, man. It's got to be the AB sculpture for me. Oh, dear. Ozzy, who are you going for?
Oh, tough, but I've got to go with Porky.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's the billboards that clinched it. I think it's excellent. And as Rob said, he's a character. And you can't help but laugh. You cannot help but laugh. And I debated literally going to Manchester to have a look myself. It's like half an hour from me. And I thought, I need to see these. But then he sent me pictures. I was going to go when he told me the address, and I thought, I'll go and I'll take a picture of them because, you know, if he's not going, next thing he sends me a video of him he was the passenger and that Maximus Jenkins was driving, and they drove there just to get some pics of it and have a couple of meetings there as well. So I think it's excellent. It's so funny. So funny.
People asking in the chat for Porky, Andy. They know what to do, don't they? When the super chat's hit £50, I'll get dialing. We'll get the Porkster on line 1.
Yep, that's
you know
what
what
we'll
to do, baby. Not going to happen tonight, but next week, week after. Yep.
Next week, possibly 50 quid is the minimum.
Get it up to 50 minimum, or ring Porky live exclusive. Right, Rob, who you going for?
Yeah, like it's tough to go against Porky, but I'll tell you what, I've had a word with Porky privately, and I'm appealing to him now publicly to leave John Fury alone. I don't think this is going to go well, man. I just thought I can't foresee a good ending to this. I know it's all good crack and all, but what happens if somebody gets put through one of them billboards? So
but Doug shite to be thrown through your window, by the way.
So with that in mind, like boxing turns up. I used to think Irish hip hop had the maddest population of crazy people per capita, but like the more I dig into the boxing hardcore scene, it's got some really worrying characters. Like this fella who had a fucking wank room for Ebony fucking Bridges. Like that was
a hallway.
We got a fella.
It was a hallway, not even
like
a private room. Just like jerking off in the
like
main entryway.
Just wanted to share it with the world that he'd done this, and now we have a fella who's made a kind of like a plasticine model of Adrian. Of all people, Adrian Broner. Like you're into boxing. Like, is Adrian Broner the fucking what kind of? How is this like? It reminds me of that scene in fucking Blades of Glory. You know the guy who's going to kill Jimmy and eat his skin one day. That's the fucking that's the fella who made this.
It's your man in Alan Park, Rob.
yeah, him, man. He can't even get the fucking statue to look like Broner. Like it looks somewhere between, as the fella said, Bishop Tutu and Javante Davis. Is fucking all over the gaff, man. So it's a weird statue.
Roger in there as well.
Why can nobody in boxing fucking do an image or an effigy that looks like the fucking person? The state of the tattoos. We had the Conor Benn tattoo. We had the fucking Dillian White coins. We had the Evander Holyfield statue, and now we have this shit. Like, will any of us look at the fucking people when you're doing the fucking sculptures of them? For fuck's sake.
They're fucking awful. Like, they got honestly look like a submission from a 9-year-old to like a wrestling magazine,
like,
you know?
Making these? Like, who is making these?
Yeah.
Some serious. Who the fuck is making that? Like, holy.
9-year-old Bobby from Maryland with his drawing of Sting.
Wait, you see, I think that's
all
good.
These lines to show how muscular he is. You see the lines.
If you think that's good, wait till you see the sculpture of the side piece he has coming. Woo!
Oh, at least they can do sculptures.
I tell you, I was just going to point out, you've been nominated.
Oh God. Oh man, it's getting wilder tonight in this game.
Jade can't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I had to throw Bunty in there. So who did you go for, Rob, after all that? Who'd you go for, Rob?
Yeah, it was the Broner statue. the Broner wasn't a statue. What was it? He made a figurine or something. I don't know.
A sculpture?
Adrian
Broner sculpture. Like, of all the fucking things to do in the world, an Adrian. Oh.
Well, it looks like it's fucking Frankenstein's monster. Like, what in the fuck?
Looks like fucking after he's on the way out of the ring that night when he fought Maidana. That's what it looks like.
Okay, boys, congratulations. And it's a joint award this week. First of all, it's the Broner sculpture mixed in with a bit of billboard action from Porky. You are the joint winners of Bellew of the Week for episode 430. Congratulations.